We need him in this kind of games. So this kind of games, important players always make, I am here.
Hi Pep, Steve Bates. Good evening. Pep, we're just looking ahead to the FA Cup and the games ahead of that. I was just working out that although December was a brutal month for fixtures for you, January is equally as hard because you have, if you get past Rotherham in the FA Cup, it means you have 7 games in January, including 2 cup ties against Burton. Are you able to work out a plan to prioritise different competitions at this point, or do you just go for game by game and go to try to win everything?
I would like to have 2 months of holiday right now, definitely. This month was really tough, but it's what it is. So we want to become a top club. For our organization, you cannot deny any game, we cannot drop any competition. So I don't know how far we are going to be, because maybe don't play the Carabao Cup will be easy for our recovery, but it's what it is. So we're going to play the next game like a final, like today, knowing if we go through, we are out for the second most important competition here in England, and that is going to happen. So I don't think too much. We knew it is a lot of games, now we got a game, but everybody has a lot of games. So at the end, the Premier League in December, January is for everybody so tough, so demanding. So we are not specials in that. Of course, for example, Liverpool is out of the Carabao Cup, or have more time to prepare the Premier League. But it's what it is. So I prefer to be in that position, and we have a squad enough. Kevin is coming back, Gundogan is coming back, and the people, everybody, we're going to rotate, and everybody is going to play. It's the only way.
Pep, Oliver Holt from the Mail on Sunday. We talk a lot about the creative beauty of your teams, but there's a different kind of beauty about the performance of Fernandinho, maybe. How important is he to your team? Because it seems you miss him when he's not there.
Definitely. But I have an advantage. I said how important it was when we won a lot of games and was there. Fernandinho's specific quality we don't have replaced for him. His kind of duels, how his backwards, the way is an incredible and standing player. So it's so important for us, and today show it again. So, and pray to be fit as much long as possible, and go. Was incredible.
Pep, just again on another one of your players that seems to have been here forever and involved in all Manchester City's big moments down the years. Sergio Aguero again comes up with a big goal tonight. That was his 250th league goal of his career. Another amazing milestone for him. This guy just keeps scoring goals. How important and valuable is he to you?
We need him in this kind of games. So this kind of games, important players always make, I am here. And we needed him, and he responded incredible, not just in the, win the duels in the head with Lovren, and sometimes fight with Van Dijk. So we need this kind of games, the important players make the difference. And today he did it. And maybe it's going to help us, when we're going to play in the no-cut games, try to repeat this kind of performance.
It must be great to have somebody like him, to call on all the time for the big games.
Always has respond when he has these incredible numbers, so there's no doubt about that. So one guy said, I have a lot of respect for the players who stay 10, 11, 12 years every single year doing that. It's one that I respect the most. Everybody can make an exceptional season on good moments, 6 months or 2 seasons, but players like Vincent, like David, like Sergio, like Nico Tamendi, like these kind of players in every single year are there and competing with the desire to more and more and more. Winning is so addictive, is something when you taste it and you so wow, I want more than that. When you win, you want more. And today we spoke about that. So you have to try to be there as far as possible. It's a final for us. Today, losing today will be almost out, and we play the game being that. So you are in or you are out, and we played the game. Making mistakes, no mistakes, that is not important. We compete, and we were there like a real team to play these kind of typical games. 80 finals, Champions League, quarterfinals. FA Cup in the important stages, semi-finals now, Carabao Cup. You have to play in that way. Sometimes playing every 3 days during all the league in December, this kind of situation, it's almost impossible in that rhythm. It's impossible. Today the stadium was sold out. The people was close to us more than I ever seen before in my period here in 2 seasons and a half here. So we knew that. But of course, the opponent we face today demand this kind of game. So sometimes it's not necessary to fight in that way or win that way, and you can play more easier and you can win the games easier. But these kind of games, or you play in that way, like every single ball, every single backwards, every single action, offensive, defensive, is not enough. Because the level is so high. When the people say, why is different the Champions League and the Premier League? The difference is that the quality of the players. The opponents are so good. The quality of, they don't need absolutely anything to score a goal, to create chances. That is the big difference in bigger stages. For that, you have to control all the aspects, the set pieces, your attention, offensive, defensive, all the action. Live the game. Live the game like it's the last game in our lives. If don't, you cannot compete these kind of games. And today we were there in a limit situation. For Liverpool, it was an important step, but nothing changed. They continue being leader in the Premier League, and enough distance, 4 points is not bad. But for us, it was a real final for us. And we play in that way like a final it was. And that's why I'm so pleased.
So was it over for you if you lost today?
Almost over. Always I said almost over. Because Vince always remember they won the second league with 8 points behind, I think, with 6 games left or something like that. And it happened. Football in Premier League is unpredictable. So Wolves is able to win against Tottenham, and 3 days later don't win at home. So that is, when I arrive here, all the people say, that is the Premier League, that is the Premier League. The exception was last season in our side, and the exception it was Liverpool so far. So normally everybody dropped points, but Liverpool 8 clean sheets in a row. They were able to score 2 and create chances to score more. And of course they had chances, we can expect. Liverpool, they are going to score chances. You have to be lucky, yes. Also in Anfield, last season, when we were in qualified champions, the first 3 shoots on target, the first 3, it was goal. So football is part of that. I'm not denying we were in some moments we were lucky, but we fought for that. So we didn't expect something for the Bob to give us lucky. We went there. We were there to press them, to try to play, to do it. That's why I'm sorry, but we deserve the win.